So today I have a spooky box club unboxing for you. Can you guess what the theme is of this month? Yes, it is the vampire box. I have been waiting for so long for this box. I thought it was never going to come. Spooky box club boxes usually come at the beginning of the month. Now I know that they were waiting for some kind of item to be shipped to them before they can send it out. So mine has literally just come today on the last day of September. I am a little bit annoyed with the fact that it's taken so long to get here, and I'm hoping that next month they will be a little bit more on time, because at the moment we are paying 2 months in advance for our boxes and I don't want to make it 3 months. So I am super excited to get into this box. Now I know that this box was sent out internationally before they were to the UK. I have been talking to people such as the Moon and Stars, and she has already got her box and already uploaded her video. It has taken every ounce of my willpower not to click on that video and see, but I have seen one spoiler for this box and I can tell you it looked pretty cool. So as always, we get this lovely purple box covered in bats, and again, just like the previous spooky summer box, it is a slightly larger box. The sticker on this box is a pair of lips with kind of vampire teeth. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Rocky Horror Show in a weird way, but I do really like the style of this picture. So now the tricky part, opening it. Straight away from opening this, you can see that it's already so full, and I am already so in love with all of these little bat confettis. So here is the card that tells you everything that you're getting. Oh, these are so cute. So the first thing in here, at first I thought it was a print. It says Batty elbow patches, iron onto sweaters or hoodies, and it has 2 elbow patches. As you can probably guess, I absolutely love them. They are in the shape of 2 bats, and they are like quite bendy and nice and sort of thin. So I guess that means that they go onto the elbow quite nicely. I probably won't be putting these on the elbow. I may put one on either side of like my shoulder blades or something, but they are really cute and I love the shape of them. So on the back of this paper, it does just have some information about how to apply them. It's literally just the same as a usual iron-on patch. As I have said with other iron-on patches, although they do iron on pretty well, I do find that I like to just stitch around the outside just to make sure they are secure. I have had an iron-on bat patch before where the little spikes have been a little bit loose and it's ended up just peeling off and I've lost it. So for the sake of like 5-10 minutes, you might as well just put a little bit of just light stitching around the outside. The next thing in this box is the thing I saw a spoiler for, so I'm pretty excited to get into it. It's definitely a lot thicker than I thought it was. And this is a DIY Coffin shelf organizer, ready to paint, stain and customize. As you probably all know, I absolutely love DIY, I love customizing, and I absolutely love this little coffin box. I'm definitely going to be probably painting it black, maybe lining the shelves with some red velvet or something. I think that would look really pretty. On the back it has a hole drilled in it, so you can put a little screw into the wall and hang it up, or a nail, and it's pretty deep. You could fit quite a lot in there. So the spoiler I saw, someone had put their lipsticks in here, which I thought was a really good idea. Now you could possibly put pens in there, that would probably work, but I think I'm gonna put like little ornaments and stuff. So I've got loads of these kind of tiny little Tim Burton ornaments and things, and I feel like they look pretty cute in there. I'm really excited about this. Definitely haven't got anything like this before in any of the Spooky Box Club boxes, and it does seem to be a really nice quality. It also seems pretty easy to make, so I may have a go at actually making some more of these, maybe a bigger one, and I think they would look so cool if you had loads of different size ones hanging on the wall. I'm surprised at how thick this was. I thought it was going to be about that thick from the picture I saw. So this was definitely worth waiting for. The next thing that I can see in here is really sticking out to me. Now, if any of you have ever watched any of my videos, you probably see that normally every other day other than today, I normally have my hair up and a big like bat wing hair clip in my hair. I literally always wear this. I've had this for so long. It's literally my favorite thing to wear, and now I have a new one. I absolutely love my regular bat clip. It's great for like clipping at the top of like a big like updo, or like when you just have a ponytail, but this one is slightly different because it has one of these kind of clasp backs, so it means that it's like perfect for if you're like putting some of your hair up, and you can just like clasp it at the back and keep it secure. Made out of a nice kind of shiny PVC sort of feeling material. I don't think it's meant to go that way. I think it's meant to go this way, but of course it's bat wings, and we can always win with bat wings. And also the clip itself seems to be quite a nice quality. It feels quite like strong. It doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything, and it's just nicely being kind of, I think it's being glued and it's also being tied onto there. That is really pretty, and I think that it will go really nicely kind of at the back of your head. I'm going to see if it looks any good kind of clipped in to the side. So I am pretty pleased with that. I'm sure I'll get loads of wear out of it. It's definitely not going to overtake my normal bat hair clip because that is my all-time favourite, but I feel like this is going to become my second favourite bat bow. So the next thing I see in here is a Lollipop, and this one doesn't have an obvious flavour. It doesn't kind of look as handmade as the other ones. It's definitely kind of different. It's on like a plastic stick rather than a wooden stick. I will tell you what this is when I read the card, and I will also let you know how it tastes at the end of the video. So the next two things that I saw, at first I thought I got like double, but it's actually two different ones, and I absolutely love them both. I am so excited. I literally love both of these pins. They are amazing. First one is a dream come true. It's called Little Bat Pin, and it has this cute little bat face on it. It looks like a friendly bat, but at the same time, if he flew into your room, I feel like he's the kind of bat that would knock everything over. At the bottom, it just says made by Spooky Box Club. It's just on this nice quality kind of, it's almost like a laminated card, and it has a normal backing pin. Now in the exact same style, there's a Bite Me pin. It's a little heart, it says Bite Me, and it has a tiny little pink bat flying off of it. Again, it's got your usual backing to it. I am not really the biggest fan of pink, but I think that it's done quite nicely, and of course it's got a cute little bat on it. So there's still quite a few things in here. I think this is a necklace. So in this little purple bag, there is another see-through bag, and in the see-through bag I can see a bat. Yes, it's a bat necklace. Oh, this is nice. I like this. It's very simple. It's very elegant. It's on a kind of silvery black chain, definitely a chain that I would wear. And at the bottom it's got this tiny little acrylic bat. He's sparkly on that side, plain on that side. I'd probably wear him this way around. He's pretty tiny in comparison to my usual bat necklaces, but I have many a bat necklace and none of them look like this, so that's always a plus. So I'm going to put him on right now and see what kind of length he's on. There isn't an extension chain on this, so the size it's on is the size it is. Of course you could put another chain on it, but if you want it just as it is, it hangs at this length, so it's quite high up. It's definitely a really good height for me because these two necklaces here are the ones that I wear every single day, and it falls right in the middle, which I really like. It is pretty small, so you'd probably want to wear it on something which had a lower neck so that it showed up a little bit nicer, but it's very simple, very elegant, and I feel like I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this. It seems to be quite a thick acrylic as well. Now I do worry with acrylic obviously that it's going to snap and break, but this seems to be pretty sturdy, and I wouldn't worry too much when wearing this that I was gonna break it. So the next thing in here that I see is this black, it's like a velvet bag. Inside, oh, this is cute. It's got a little coffin mirror. It is rather strange because I was literally about to go out and buy myself a mirror, like a little compact mirror for my makeup bag, because I don't have one. I'm always thinking about how I want one, and I saw a really cute like coffin bat one the other day, and I was gonna buy it, but it was like so expensive, so I don't really have any money to be spending on a mirror, but now I have been given one. It does have this weird little tassel thing at the bottom. I don't know whose idea that was. Personally, I am not a tassel person, so I will be taking this tassel off and possibly replacing it. Best idea ever. I'm going to replace it with a little bat charm, so it's like a coffin with a bat hanging off of it. The backing for the mirror seems to be like a thin like wood, and as you can see they've handily given me a bit of a thing to pull off. Ta-da! And there is our shiny mirror. There's my camera for you to see. So I really like this. It looks like a really nice quality mirror. I definitely feel like it's big enough to like look into and do your makeup and things in, and it seems to like be the perfect kind of like hand size. It's also not too heavy. Like, it's now going to become one of my staple makeup bag needs. Oh look, you can see a little pumpkin. Hello pumpkin. So Other than a load of wormies, I think this is the last thing. So Spooky Box has gone all bat royalty on us, and they've given us some bat shoe wings. These are so cute. You can make these really easily, like hand make them. But of course you can get the Iron Fist bat royalty shoes, which have these bat wings coming off of them. I've been meaning to make them for a really long time, so thank you Spooky Box for giving me one less thing to do. So let's open it up. It's in this like large bag. There's lots of different things in here. So the first thing is a large black ribbon. I'm guessing this is, oh, there's two of them. I'm guessing these are to be kind of used like shoelaces. Or alternatively, you could tie them in your hair. Next up, there's some red ribbons, which I assume is so you can have a choice of black or red. They do actually have little ends to them so that they are actual like proper shoelaces. But they're kind of like ribbon shoelaces. And then the bat wings themselves. Let's open it up and see. They feel a little bit plasticky, if I'm honest, but they have amazing little detail. So obviously you could stick them to your face if you wanted to, or you could tie them through the shoelaces of your shoes to give you little bat wings on your shoes. Now, these are kind of made of a really odd material. It's kind of like polystyrene in the middle. So they don't have like, they have bend to them, but I quite like having the choice of like bending it backwards like against my shoe if I wanted to. I feel like these would be like the perfect template to follow if you wanted to make your own. I'm not really quite sure what the Iron Fist ones are like, because these seem to be like not too flexible, like you can't position them very well. But I'm gonna put these on my shoes and see what they look like. Okay, so I've just gone for some of my like old boots. I feel like they kind of line up pretty nicely, which is good. So I'm just gonna tie these on and kind of see what they look like. Okay, so you can kind of see the picture. I probably would use my own laces because I feel like the ribbon doesn't really work with these shoes, but that's kind of how they're meant to be. Obviously you could stick them further down, they may look a bit better, but in terms of staying in place, it's pretty good. And I like the fact that they're kind of flat almost against these shoes, so they're not kind of sticking out too much. I do think the pictures of these, they look kind of better when they're like down here. I've possibly got the wrong example of boot to show you, but that's kind of the idea. Again, I feel like they don't really fit in with these boots just because these are so clean and shiny and very rigid, whereas these are kind of quite soft and a bit lived in. I'm still pretty pleased with these. I'm sure I will find some use for them. If not, you could probably like sew them to something. Like, I can't see anything right now, but if you had a toy, you could sew it on and give it like a little bat wing or something. So I'm sure there's lots of different options for things you can do with these bat wings. They don't just have to go on your shoes. So that is everything in the box. As you can see, I've just got a bit of, well, a few noodlies in here, and the rest is all confetti. There's your close-up on the confetti. It's all kind of stars and like purpley pink bats and some grey bats. They're pretty detailed, and I'll be sticking them in my Halloween confetti jar. That is everything that I got from my long-awaited Vampire Spooky Box Club box. I have to say, I really liked this box because, of course, bats are my thing, and it was full of bat things. Now, for me, I feel like it was perfect. I feel like for some vampire fans, they may have been a tiny tad bit let down for the fact that there were literally no vampires in it. Of course, there were vampire bats and there were vampire coffins, but I feel like one of the main things to do with vampires are fangs, and there were no fangs in there. Like one reference to biting, but I feel like they may have missed the trick a little bit with kind of the blood and the fangs. I feel like that's the main vampire thing, but at least I came bearing you fangs and also some reference to blood. This is a really cool little piece I got from Hell's Bells. I have done a Hell's Bells video in the past, and this will be featuring in a video somewhere at some point. So the next box we'll be getting is the Haunted Library. The Haunted Library. And the box after has been announced, which is Voodoo Box. Now I'm hoping that I'll be getting the Haunted Library soon. I'm hoping I won't have to wait till the end of October, but we will only see. At least we have Halloween. We don't have to wait for a monthly installment of Spooky Box Club just to get our spooks on, so at least we have Halloween to get us through. I have literally got a bag right there full of Halloween stuff I got from Sainsbury's, including these really cute little dancing skeleton earrings. So I will be filming that probably in a minute and you will see it very soon. Okay, so I've just checked the piece of paper and it doesn't actually say what flavour this is. It just says handcrafted gourmet lolly. So I don't know if they've just kind of decided to get rid of flavours or what, but we will see. It has a kind of like aniseed, like licorice-y taste to it, I feel. Like it's a very strange flavour. I don't think I could really describe it other than like mild licorice. And of course, I love the colours. I hope that you're having a lovely week. If you've got any questions or comments, please do leave them down in the description below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade and I will see you next time. Bye!